nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders. To kick off, here's Braden Narvison. Monday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Check that.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Handoff headed right. It's Akers. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Hop 70, cup 19. Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
The give to Irving to start this drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Luki Luvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Viking,
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Ward. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Hup.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They'll try the right side with Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 70 Lions. Go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Tag. Ready.
Firing quickly out of the line. Daniels. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Let go.
Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That one's complete right side. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Irving on 2nd. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Check! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Street! Go!
Running left, this is Irving. Gets up the edge to the 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here we go! Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 30.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
70,
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Street. Cougar 19. Ready?
Hubbard. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this as 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Okay,
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
finds him right side. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboys! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
To throw, Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go now. Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60, let's go.
Play action now, Daniels. Finds his fullback. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Cross game error. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10 here. Ward. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, it's Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 average. 60 back. Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. 65. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Rattler. 8.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19, 18. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Daniels now on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Daniels is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go! Let's go!
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Mustang 19.
2nd and goal at the 12.
Daniels setting up the play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On the move, headed right. Drops this one off to Krosky Merritt. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab us.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Pat the street! Pat the street!
You're going to start the half with a gift to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Right side. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Commanders get to it first. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st
Come on,
and 10
come on.
at the 12-yard line.
Pat the 60! Pat the 60! Ready?
From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the give to Irving. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Okay,
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
ready.
Now Ward. Oh no, they get him yet again! Mike Sandra still makes the play! And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
18, let's go now.
You're going to run again here with Merrick. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Got it, ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
79 Broncos. Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Merrick gets it from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, no spring and a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Ready, ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcats.
Play action now with Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Crackle, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Lane. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Cook. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Irving here from the gun. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready?
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Pick up 2 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was brought
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
60 boxes.
And they pick him off again! The 30! The 10! And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 42, Buccaneers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. Get it.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hey, hurt. Ready.
There's a toss to White. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 6.
Ward's going to throw it. Setting up the receiver, screen to Jefferson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the 1st.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel, 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Strike.
1st down throw here for Ward. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Starting on the grounds here, Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Third and 4 coming up now.
18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one finds his man, likely. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
79.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19, 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.